watching Jack Drones.
Hi, my name's Jack Drones. Welcome back to my channel. It's about time we took a look at cleaning this thing up. It's been sat on my bench for ages. Had lots of things to do last couple of weeks, so I've not really got round to seeing how much damage how much damage has happened to this. So I thought it needs a good clean up. It's still covered in mud. The mud's all dry now, so it should easily come off now. And I've got a little toothbrush, so I can toothbrush and give it a good clean up and stuff. So rather than you watch me do this, painfully watch me do this, I'm going to actually put this on a time lapse, so you can get a sort of a quick glimpse of me getting this tied up, how much mess I'm going to get into as well, because obviously already bits are falling off and it's getting quite dirty on the bench as well. So as far as what I can see on here, I've just got the aerial that's damaged here, but we'll get right under close, get all the dirt off of it. We can actually then see exactly what needs buying and replacing, because I'll get this back in the air now. Weather's getting better now, so I need to get out and practice this with more and hopefully come either a good or reasonably good FPV flyer. Let's have a look, and let's get down to cleaning this muddy thing up. Look how muddy it is. It's mad. So here we go. Let's get stuck in.
From far away they came to us with knowledge. They changed our world and left us without warning. They will return the day when they are needed. Our gaze is shifted upwards to the sky.
Right, there you go. As you can see, I've got it all nice and clean and tidy, and it's actually cleaned up quite well. Quite surprisingly, it's cleaned up. I'm just a little bit worried on the motors though, because there's still mud sort of in between the coils itself around the motors, but actually they do spin freely. There's no sort of grinding to say there's dirt in between the magnets and the coils itself. But it is actually around the coils. So I'm hoping when we power this up and we put full power on the motors without the props on, we should hopefully get that what's remaining brushed out, hopefully, or they may not even work. So we'll do that next. We'll put a battery in there, we'll power it up, and we'll see if they fire up and stuff. If they fire up, they spin round, then we're okay. We can try and give it a test flight. But the only thing so far, I haven't cleaned out really nicely on this, so you can see it's quite spotless. Underneath wasn't so bad because actually it came down on its top part, so it's only a top part. So still little bits of mud there, sort of specks, but majority's all cleaned out. Nothing too bad. Yeah, so I was happy with that. So before we power this up, must put the antenna back on, otherwise we'll end up burning it out otherwise. So that's all nice and tight. There we go. No props on this, so we're going to make sure, because obviously safety. Broke a couple of props. I still have 2 good props on there, so it wasn't too bad. A little bit dusty. I give them a proper wet damp cloth over that and bring it back to new again. So I only need 2 props to replace, which I already got lots of spares on that anyway. So I planned ahead and bought loads of spares. So when you're buying an FPV racer, buy loads of props. Stock up on them. These were like a couple quid each, but you only get like 1 pair. You don't get like the whole 4 pairs, 2 pairs. You just get 1 pair. So they're a little bit more expensive, because the other ones I used to buy, the other one I had, especially the one up there, I don't know if you can see up there, you buy by bulk, you can get like 30 pairs for about £10–15, but these ones are a little more dearer. But these are self-tightening ones as well, so you just literally tighten on, a bit like the Phantom itself, which is nice and easy. Those ones on my other quadcopters, you have to sort of tighten down with a bolt on it as well. But I prefer these ones, it's quite nice. So let's get the controller out, and we'll give it a fire up, see if she fires up, or whether she's actually doesn't work and burns out. So should have a fully charged battery in here. Oh, come on up. There we go. There you go. So controller, rubbish, not rubbish. And a battery. That's all I need. And I'm going to fire up to see if actually she works itself. I've taken the GPS module off because we don't need it on this GPS. So long as we've got the antenna on here for the radio, because otherwise we don't have it on that or end up burning the receiver out, so it's no good to us. So first of all, we put on the controller. Fantastic. And keep your fingers crossed. And we'll now power this up. Front lights are on. Going for initialised setup. Now the back lights normally indicate whether GPS lock and things like that comes up, and obviously it'll go into like a calibration bit, but I just wanted to make sure it fired up and stuff. So far good. It's all bleeping, flashing light bits here. So you can see on the front here. Turn it around. Got a front headlights on here, so they're all good. The lights are all good and working. There's no sort of other sort of things that may look as if it's like burnt out or the flight control's not working. So we'll initialise power on motors. Remember how to do this now. There we go. All motors are working. Successful. Fantastic. They're all spinning. Yeah. Now we've got this on the bench, you can see. So on here, if we, I don't know if it's going to show it. Go forward, backwards. See, back shows we're braking, and you get all 4 lights come on to show you it's actually braking. So it's a bit like, so when you're flying along and you got someone come behind you here, and you slow down, it shows it's braking. Fantastic. Now if I sort of go left, these come on to show you which way I'm turning. If I go right, there you go, and you have on the front as well, so which way you're turning around. So it's quite cool. Now if I'm spinning her around, they flash. So it's flashing, it's gone spinning left, flashing and spinning right. So you get an idea which motion it's in as well. So you get to know those lights quite successfully. When you look up in the air, when you haven't got your goggles on, you're going to see this actually, which one does what. So you know if you're in a spin, they're going to flash. If you're just turning left, or going sort of banking left, then you know it's a single light for that. Let's try both directions. Yes, I do both directions, they flash as well. That's quite cool. Not really had a proper look at this, but there we go. So we've got, let me turn it off. Perfect. So unplug that. And power control off. So oh, chuff for that. So that is actually working fine. Motors, nope, not hot at all. So obviously the tiny little bits of mud that's still in the motors here are actually not causing any problems with the quad itself. So I'm quite lucky on that one. So all I'm looking at on repairs on this is literally broken prop, which I've got lots of, and the GPS, not GPS, sorry, the antenna holder here, which is broken off here. It's actually snapped. So these are like £2. That's what it is, a couple of quid. They hold this bit on here. So that one's broken off on that side there, and then this one will go on that side there for the aerial. So that's the only thing that's actually physically busted, which is a couple of quid. So I'll order that in. So while I order that in, I'm going to actually order some extra props myself. And I did forget to install the slip pad for the battery, so the battery stays in place underneath, because it slides underneath, so it won't go forward. It locks in place. So I'll show you So it's nice and locked in place there. So this little plastic bit here stops it from going too far forward. And then you've just got a Velcro strap around it to keep it in place. But obviously I've got to install the slip mat on it, because otherwise, look, you can tighten the Velcro so much on there, but it still will slide backwards and forwards. Depends if you're really going forward and coming backwards as well. So we'll stick the slip mat on there. And yeah, good to go. I'm happy with that. So I can get out and start flying and practice, because the weather's, I mean, today it's quite sunny, so it's quite nice. So if this was repaired and, you know, functioning properly, then I'm happy to start practicing with this. But I'm going to spend a bit of time really practicing this now, and because I would really like to get into, try and race it, you know, get my skills better than what they are, you know, maybe become an expert, who knows, anything's possible. So there we go. So we'll get some more videos on this. So I'm just going to get all those parts, and then we'll get it all built together, and I'll do some more flying videos with it and stuff, so you can watch my progress, how I improve or don't improve. So thanks guys for watching, and speak soon. Any questions you've got on this, or any of the HeliPals racing drones, because I think they're pretty awesome. I mean, I won't buy any other racing drone apart from theirs. I like the pre-built ones, because then it takes too long. The way I work, if you buy something, I want to get in flight there. I don't have to sit there and build it, you know. So yeah, so I like the pre-built ones, ready to fly. So everything comes with you got. The only thing they don't come with goggles, but I know they do packages now that actually do supply goggles with them as well. But I'm going to practice more line of sight first to get my skills that way, and then slowly I might even get a monitor and get that connected to the controller to learn off of that first. Because as soon as you've got your goggles on, it comes a completely different ball game. So I'll practice on the monitor. So we'll look at getting monitors, because I know you guys out there have been asking about what's got good monitors. So I'm just going to go for a cheapie monitor. I'm going to see how we get on with that, see if that works quite well. Obviously it's all about low budget stuff. So, and we'll go from there. So fantastic. So thanks for watching guys. Remember to hit that subscribe button, like button, and any questions leave them in the comment below, and I'll reply back as soon as I'm free. So bear with me, because my channel's getting really busy now. Lots and lots of questions. I get comments every single day, and I try and answer every single of them as well. Okay, so, and you guys out there, stop spamming my comments with videos. If you want me to show a video off or something of yours, let me know by email. Again, my email address is below in the comments here. I'm happy to put it onto my own website, so we can showcase your videos as well. So don't spam my comments, leave them for comments only, and not for links to other stuff, because I'll just remove those. So anyway, thanks for watching guys, and speak soon. Remember guys, fly safe.
Our gaze is shifted.